Good morning, pure structure traders. Today is July 26, 2021. Today we'll be going over S&P 500, gold, and also oil. I'll be giving you some of the major levels here on S&P. Wendy will be going over the minor levels, and then I will go over gold and also oil for you guys. But if you guys do like these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Any questions you guys got, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to you guys. With that said, guys, let's go ahead and hop into it. So for S&P 500, um, we did have a nice kind of a pullback on Sunday. See, we pulled back somewhere around one of our main levels, 43.8075. Had a nice bounce, and I do got resistance somewhere around 40. What is this? 440450. Jeez, that's a difficult number to say. 440450. That's going to be my resistance, my main level of resistance above. See if we can actually get all the way up there. For me, that support 43.8075 is going to be a good one for me. And then below that, I got somewhere around these 43.6675s as next level of support underneath. And below that for me, 43.5625 down below. So we'll see what happens there. I'm going to hand it over to Wendy so she can give you guys some of her minor levels she got there.
Okay, good morning. And I don't have many, but I do want to talk about the price action from London. So you have that resistance up there at '08, and then you have a peak, a couple peaks below that. The first one being around the '05 area, and look what that created. It created a head and shoulders for the dump. And that's why it dumped, because it's a head and shoulders pattern. And it went all the way down to 76, just above a main support level that I have. But it stayed bullish, and now it's recovering. So our next peak, I want you guys to pay attention to this because this is very interesting. Our next peak below the '05 is 4,400. It's a peak that turned support, 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 but then traded, then the head and shoulders made it dump. Then what happened? It went all the way up. Well, not all the way up, but it barely went up and retested that 4,400 area. If the bears were going to stay in control at that particular moment, they would have brought that 4,400 down below 83.75 and maybe even further down. But it stopped at the micro support at 43.90 and created a nice little bounce up. I think we're going to pull this baby all the way up to resistance. I don't know. I don't have my crystal ball. I'm not that good. Pretty good, but I'm not that good. But I think we're going to go all the way up to the '08 area again, maybe to it or through it. But you can see how these micro peaks and supports continue to be our tour guide as to where the market is going. I say bullish. I'm long from that micro support, and I hope to carry it all the way up to '08. Back to you, Dave, for gold and oil.
Awesome. Good job. All right. So let's take a look at gold here real quickly. So we did have a nice push to the upside. We had resistance 1811. You can see we kind of came down from there. We're underneath 1805.3. I am looking for the market to try to pull itself deeper back down into the levels of 1796.9, then 94.9 as a level of support. So we'll see. First level of interest though on gold is actually going to be somewhere right around these areas of 99.4 as more of a minor level. So we'll still look for the continued downside as we're below levels of resistance. But if we get a bounce from 94.9, that should be a nice area of support as well. Let's take a look at crude oil for you guys. So with crude oil, you could see we are kind of back up against some resistance levels. We pushed against 72.07, kind of bounce as resistance from there. Looking to see if the market stalls either right here at support 71.52 or comes a little bit deeper into the 71.30s or 70.98s as level of support. So we'll see a little bit of a nice V bottom, and then you got a little bit of a head and shoulders pattern kind of formating right in the middle. So if you're not good with the middle areas, you can wait out for more of the major levels. I'll probably be looking for resistance at 72.07 or 72.43 as maybe a potential area to short. So we'll be patient on those. But with that, guys, let's go ahead and prepare for the open.